Dylan McKim live for us in Kerr County. Certainly a multi-agency effort that we've seen since last night, well into this morning and through the afternoon. And what we're seeing now is heavy rain might actually pivot back in that area, Nick.
Yeah, so all our problems started in the hill country and then shifted eastward over the last 36 hours to include more of the metro, and then may shift back to the west into the hill country overnight tonight and into the day tomorrow, which would include Kerr County, which would include Mason County that's already had more than a foot of rain as well. But we are seeing some signs of when this may actually wrap up. So let's get into it by first updating you on what has changed since we last checked in with you here a few minutes ago. And some of the flash flood warnings have been extended slightly until 7:15 now for this portion of Llano County into northern Blanco County into parts of Burnett County. And this other flash flood warning, a smaller one from Cypress Mill through Spicewood, also changed the expiration time now till 7:15. So that's another 20 minutes from now. We still want you to be vigilant wherever you have to be, and we would advise you to maybe not go out and about unless you really need to, because there could be some low water crossings flooded, roads that typically don't flood maybe flooded. The rain intensity has dropped off though. You've seen a transition from the reds and oranges, which is heavier rain, over to the lighter rain, which is showing up more of a green color. But still, steady rain on top of saturated ground could cause additional problems. Most of the widespread rain now is in Hayes County and southern Blanco County, southern sections of Travis County, just south of Austin, into Caldwell County, parts of Bastrop County getting some more light rain. But we're starting to see some heavier downpours and even stronger thunderstorms entering parts of San Saba County now and Lampasas County as well, where we still have that flash flood warning. Why is it raining so much and it's not going anywhere? Well, we've got what's called a mesoscale convective vortex, an MCV, which is part of the moisture that we've also seen from the leftovers of Tropical Storm Barry. And it's stuck here. It has no mechanism of getting kicked out. Like in the wintertime, we'd have frequent cold fronts that would move this sort of thing along, but right now there is nothing to move it out. What we think will finally start to move it a little farther southwest overnight and into the day tomorrow would be high pressure starting to build in, but it's going to be very slow motion to get out of here. And in the meantime, we're going to have these lulls like we have now where the showers are not too intense, and then they'll start to pick back up and possibly shift westward. Now, none of our computer models are perfect, but I think the general idea with this one is that we're still going to have showers and downpours around across much of the area through the evening. We'll see a little bit of a lull here and there, and then a re-intensification at times as we head through tomorrow morning with a general movement and pivoting of some of that heavier rain into the hill country before things start to wind down, but not until tomorrow night will we see the rain coverage drop. Rainfall amounts will be all over the place, but the potential exists for additional 2 to 6 inches of rainfall in parts of the hill country. Where that exactly falls, yet to be seen, but the threat is there for more flash flooding. Our flash flood threat tonight is a 2 out of 4, and that shifts into the hill country tomorrow, a 1 to 2 out of 4, with some of the areas that are very soggy already, expecting additional rounds of rain. 70% of us getting rain tonight. That drops to 50% tomorrow, favoring areas near and especially west of 35. We'll keep the lower rain chances going as we head into Monday with just 10% rain chances Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we'll start to transition into a drier and hotter forecast. And Jen, we don't often say this, but we may actually be looking forward to drier and hotter weather because no one wants more rain given what we've had over the last 2 or 3 days.
All right, Nick, thank you. Tommy, thank you as well. Thank you all so much for joining us. We have continuing coverage across Central Texas on KXAN and KXAN.com.